The Black Death brought 1/3 of Europeans down to the Black Earth. It's been deduced that the reason why the casualties in Europe were so high, is because people traveled so extensively around from town to town, allowing the plague to travel fast and into many homes. In the east, an outbreak of the plague descended upon the Ottoman realm. The Ottomans barred the city gates, denying any member of the populace, small or great, to leave their cities. Through fear of the Sultan, the people obeyed. It is through this scenario, that we are able to recognize the credibility of Niccolò Machiavelli's maxim, that is, it's better for a ruler to be feared, than loved. In this case it was fear, which prevented a deadly plague from bringing 1/3 or more of the population, to the immortal dust. The Black Hebrews claim, that the Black Death was a plague which brought death upon the black European populace. The pestilence sent by God himself, brought their kingdoms to their knees through leaving them few in number, allowing the inferior whites, who now became the majority, to pluck them down from the firmament. Unfortunately for them, this delusional theory does not hold under scrutiny. Their very own words dismantle their weak theory, for according to them, the original Ottomans, who differ from modern Turks, were of the chief house of Satan. Yet this Black Death reaped the Ottoman populace, as it did Europe. With this being said, how can the plague, the Black Death, mean the black people's death, if it brought the Black Night down on the eyes of many more whites, than it did blacks? In Europe the Black Death predominantly killed peasants, those with little money and means to perform an exodus. Again the Black Hebrews and Afrocentrics claim that they largely comprised of the monarchy and nobility, not so much the lower class, who in their eyes were white people and serfdom to them. The nobility for the large part managed to evade the plague. This was done through an ongoing exodus from one land to the next. Through flight into pestilent free lands, their life was spared. One noble wrote to another, "The people have been taken away, by the plague, those who are responsible for the state go, so it seems, elsewhere. So go on to travel from one island to the next, have a look at their harbors, sing with the oars and feed yourself with rye bread and garlic. May good fortune bring you back here, once God has been appeased." Page 281. Biof, by Kindens. Thus abandoned by their lords and ladies, the poor were left to fend for themselves. If at this time Europe's royalty were black, with whites as their serfs, then can we not alone conclude from this reasoning, that the Black Death inflicted the most casualties upon the poor whites? And if we suffered more casualties, then how can it be that through this plague we were able to usurp them through superior numbers? Their claims are absurd. The Black Death caused darkness to engulf the eyes of the Ottoman Sultan Selim. In the Ottoman work the Anonim Taveri al Osman, the following is written. A sort of boil appeared after the ruler's visit to Hammam. Modern scholars of today are certain, that this is nothing else than the kiss of the Black Death. Hypothetically, if this specific plague targeted a people of color, then surely it would be called the White, not Black Death.